house. Nigga, we gon' take these from them crackers. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. We gon' eat and drink, me and all my brother, you like the ladder house. You can't blend with my men, nigga. I can tell you fake from your treacherous mouth. Claiming God is all love, we don't believe that. Give a damn about your 2 cents, fuck your feedback. I give it all for my brothers, they deserve it. No excuses for my niggas. They striving to be perfect, sacrifice whatever form they never owe it. You be cake, we click tight like Sweet Pea and Joe. Endure to the end, it's what a wise man told me. Liquor from the top shelf, but I spit it with the load. 144, nigga, everybody know me. All I ever wanted was revenge, fuck a road. Say you down for the cause, gotta show me. Stand tall and do not blush. Remain calm when the danger pop up. Flow deep like David Jones locker. More bars than Central locker. No competition, only glory in the distance for my brothers. Don't believe that. Give a damn about the.
All right, shalom. Let's clap it up. Shalom, Israel. We the I.S.U.P.K. start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. All right. Since 1969, we've been proving and teaching that blacks and Hispanics are the biblical Jews. All right. We under commanded GEN.YAHANNA, of course. The revolutionary, man, I.S.U.P.K. and since Harlem, man, in the 60s, man. That's us right there. All right. We've been doing this thing since, man, look, since forever. All right. I want to give a shout out to all the brothers and sisters that tune into these classes online, man. All right, man. Shout out to the I.S.U.P.K. reservation. Shout out to the I.S.U.P.K. prison department. All right. Now, I.S.U.P.K. don't own a reservation, of course. I'm saying all the departments in the school. That's why I mentioned the prison department. Shout out to our food program. Shout out to everything that I.S.U.P.K. does, man. Trying to teach our people, trying to teach blacks and Hispanics our true nationality, our race, our biblical history, man, our biblical language according to the Bible, man. All right. With that being said, I'm Priest and Officer, Morale Officer of 5,000 in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. Under commanded GEN.YAHANNA, we getting into the biblical Hebrew work and textbook. Salakia, text and workbook. I always say that the wrong way. We get into the biblical Hebrew text and workbook. All right, we're in lesson number 5 at the end. We just doing the assignment for lesson number 5. We all the way at the end of it. Where we at? What page is this? Boom, that was lesson 2. All right, we're in lesson 5. Boom, boom, where we at? This is page on lesson 4. Lesson 4, this is lesson 5. Oh, okay, wait, I'm on the wrong thing, y'all. It's a lot. I was trying to share where we was at with y'all. All right. So here we are, lesson 5, near page, what is this? Can't be 55. Hold on, I might have went too far. Salaki. I'll be pressing the wrong damn thing on this computer, man, and it takes me all the way to the wrong thing. But what IBOD is putting up on the board right now is the 50 words that we learned. All right. I just wanted to do a recap, give y'all these 50 words real quick. And we're going to end the lesson 5 assignment, which is what we're doing on page 23 to page 24 in the work and textbook. And if you downloaded the PDF, we on page 46 in the PDF. I can share this with you real quick. All right. While Bob's doing that, I'll just make this bigger real quick, and I'll share the PDF with you. We on page 23 in the actual book. Y'all can see that there. All right, page 23 in the actual book on the assignment. for lesson 5 and page 45 of the PDF. All right, the PDF, you know, is a PDF, so the pages is different. All right, and we went over this last week. For I've got to give a big shout out to I.S.U.P.K headquarters, man. Held the class down with us, man. Y'all stay tuned. I heard General Q gonna come through and do some big things, man. Come through and share a ton of knowledge, a ton of light, a ton of wisdom on the Akim Wa'akwathian in the I.S.U.P.K, all right? Now, with that being said, Abad's putting up these 50 words. Putting them up on a board for us. Salaki, are you putting the words up? Let me see where you at.
I started up here, then I'm working my way.
No, the words is number. Words are number. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So now, okay, what you got up here is good. I'll go into what you have up here as well. Real quick, I'll just shed some light on it. What Ibad does have up here is which is specific. It shows direction, right? So y'all can write this down. Is specific, right? It just shows direction. It's not, it doesn't mean the word specific, but it shows direction. It's specific. It's like specifically. You know what I mean? I can put that specifically. Because that's what is specifically is talking about somebody. By the beginning of a root word means in. I was about to ask y'all about to say means what, but I ain't gonna confuse nobody. At the beginning of a root word means in, on, sometimes at, right? Ha at the beginning of a root word means, I'll just put the meanings. In, on, sometimes at, right? Ha at the beginning of a root word means the. Ha at the end of a root word means she or her. Right? Y'all, just so y'all can remember what we went over. La at the beginning of a root word means to, / unto. And that's that with la. All right. Ha doesn't have a meaning. This is the Lord's name, Yahweh. This is the Lord's name. Just to give y'all some quick, just to recap over a few things. Shah, meaning which. When it's at the beginning of a root word, it means which. Like I was about to put that in parentheses. I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do. It means which, like which one. All right. So Shah means which. Mun is what. All right. Okay, no, it's from. Salaki. From or of. But I'll put it right here because I know you're thinking it says man, but it says mun. It means from or of. Is at the beginning of a root word. All right. Now she and her. This right here is when is at the end of a word, right? All right. Now, why? If you can do this one with me real quick. I just realized something. I want to check the class real quick to make sure we up on all platforms. Why at the beginning of a root word means and, at the end means his or him. Let me see where my phone is. So let me check and make sure. I just thought about it. Let's make sure we on all the platforms. All right, which one did you check earlier? All right, Bob, you checked YouTube?
I checked YouTube, sir.
All right, no sweat. Let me go ahead and see where we at. Shout out to everybody. Let's check the comments. Everybody tuned into the class. The war was going on. All right. Says Salakia warrior. I never switched the board. So the whole time y'all was looking at something different. That was the Lord. I'm glad I checked that. Why at the beginning of a root word means and, it means, they use it as but sometimes. At the end of a root word means him or his, all right? Can you fix what I did, that from or of? They can't even see that. I'm looking at it now. All right, let's take a look. Check Facebook and see what it's hitting for. So are we on I.S.U.P.K Philly on Facebook? All right, so we back up, able to go live in Philly. These treacherous devils been trying to get at us, man. All right. Okay, so now let's get into it. So now let's start giving y'all some words. We went over these words already, but I want to give y'all these words again. So once y'all get that down, can you fix my she, her, all that over there, man? They can't even see that. It look like chicken scratch. Shalaki, y'all, for everything that I wrote over there that you can't even tell what the hell it even is. And the Lord's name is a little bit light too. Actually, everything I wrote was pretty light except for specifically. All right. Now, this is something that I wanted to give to y'all real quick. So at 7:30, we're gonna try to wrap it up with these small words and things that we went over before, these little connectors. All right. So you can erase pop as well. You can erase pop whenever you get done.
Okay.
But go ahead. We can do the alphabet as well. I'll do my alphabet. I'm glad I remind me, because whenever we start the class, right, it's traditional that everybody recite their alphabet. I recite my alphabet. Abba Gada Hawazaka Tayaka Lamanasa I Pa Tazakwa Rashatha. All right, I think I might come up with a new way to say it. I mean, it's our language, you know what I'm saying? I think I might do my alphabet a little bit different. You know what I mean? Because everybody, if y'all don't know, everybody has their own specific way where we can say the alphabet is our language. Can't nobody tell us we wrong for how the hell we say our alphabet. All right. Also, too, I want to post this link out there. If y'all want to, if y'all got a phone and y'all want to call in, not call in, but be a part of the class, I'll share this link out there. Y'all can recite your alphabet as well. All right, y'all just copy this link, and you click on the link, and it should let you in. It'll let you right into the class. I can bring you in, and you can be right on the screen, man. Right on the screen. That's the link right there. Y'all copy paste the link. And, that's it right here. I'll show it on the TV as well on the screen. All right, y'all copy and paste that link. It's in the description. Not in the description, in the comments. Y'all copy and paste the link, man. It'll bring y'all right in. All right, and I'll add y'all in. And if y'all want to be on the screen, man, y'all be on the screen. Right. You can recite your alphabet. You can be a part of the class online as well.
Right.
All right. Now, with that being said, y'all can take time just to write that down. Go ahead, Ibot. You didn't say your alphabet. You can grab the mic and you can recite your alphabet.
Abba Gada Hawazaka Tayaka Lamanasa I Pa Tazakwa Rashatha.
All right. All right, John Christ. Excellent job, man. Excellent job. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna make up a new way to recite my alphabet, man. We can definitely do that in Israel.
Right.
It is our language. We're gonna say any goddamn thing to us about it. Who's gonna say we can't do that? You know what I mean? What idiot gonna call in? See, these brothers and sisters, man, be calling them to cross the line, saying all manner of idiotic things that make no damn sense. All right, all because they love weed and love the oppressor's way of life, which is ridiculous. All right, hold on, let me spin this laptop over here so I can continuously monitor what we're doing in the class, and I can see everything. All right, I'll pull this chair up over here so Lockie, y'all step out the way for a second. Now, that being said, here we go. All right. I is used for direction. It doesn't mean the word specifically, but that's what it's used as. When you say such and such, even such and such, that word is usually I, meaning specifically this person, right? Not that word even, but it'll have an I at the beginning of that person's name or whatever the hell you're talking about, because it's to show direction. The character ba is at the beginning of a root word, means in, on, or at. All right. Ha, character ha, is at the beginning of a root word. It means the. It's also used as a question. Now, we get a little bit advanced when I put this up here, but it's also used as a question. You begin a question, you form a question by saying ha, and then you go into your statement. All right? And that's one way to, the main specific way how we form a question. All right? So ha at the end of a root word means she, her, or her. That's when it's at the end of a root word. La, meaning to or unto. They rarely use I for or of. It's rare, but it means to. Or in Old Picker English, unto. Why at the beginning of a root word is and. They also substitute it with but. Sometimes then or. And why at the end of a root word means him or his. So it means, like, I'm trying to get it how I does it. I know he got an excellent way on how he writes this up here. His / him. When it's at the end of the root word. Also to they, when it's at the end of the root word. But you'll see a yah at the beginning, but it also means they. Is at the end of a root word, all right? And which is actually sort of common. Mun, the character mun. Not man, but mun. That's how it's pronounced. Mun. I know we see the word M-A-N, think it's man, but it's mun. It means from or of. From or of. That's what it means. All right, and you'll see it with the nod dropped off of it. So which is the character Shah? Like we saying which one? All right. You'll see that at the beginning, like Ba Shemayim. Shemayim is which? Oh, so like pertaining to which or pertaining to. I knew it was another one that it meant. All right. So which in heaven, Ma Shemayim, right? In the waters, pertaining to waters, right? I don't know how the hell you spell pertaining. I forget. I think it's Pertain. I don't know. I forgot. Right, pertaining to. I looked that up, man. I don't want to jam this up. I done forgot. I used to know it because I used to always write it. I think that's how you spell it.
Come.
Pertain. It might be ing. Pertaining. That looked a little funny.
Pertain. That's how you write pertain, sir.
How you spell pertaining?
Pertaining.
Is that an ing at the end? Pertaining to.
Yeah, ing at the end, sir.
All right. So, which or pertaining to, all right, in pertaining to waters, which means heaven. All right, Ba Shemayim. Shemayim means the heavens, the waters. Remember, the waters above, he separated from the waters beneath. All right, he calls that the water. He calls the heavens the waters. And who calls the heavens the waters? Yahweh, the Most High God. This is the Lord's name, the sacred name of the Most High. All right, it's 3 times where you're not using the names, the Lord's name in vain. That's when you're praying, you're prophesying, or you teaching. Because of course we got to teach our kids the Lord's name. But when you're praying, you can say the Lord's name. Or when you're prophesying, you can use the Lord's name. That's when it's acceptable. That's when you're not using it in vain, just blurting it out like a damn fool. All right? Or when you're teaching. When you're teaching is permitted because you have to teach the generations the Lord's name. All right? With that being said, we're going to erase this board. Thomas, can I get a time check?
Time check. 7:24, sir.
All right, 7:24. So now, I'm going to check online, see if we got any questions. All right, live. So we Tawab. Now we're going to get into, I'm going to put this back on the screen. Put this back on the screen real quick. Y'all bear with us. The Biblical Hebrew text and workbook. Putting this back up there on the screen. So now, hold on, let me move my phone into the front pocket. I feel like I'm just gonna crack this damn thing. All right, no sweat. So the Biblical Hebrew working textbook, text and workbook. I keep saying it the wrong way, but it's all good. We in lesson 5, page 23. If you have the actual book, can you hold up the book?
Okay.
Page 23 in the Biblical Hebrew text and workbook. You can also download this book. I believe I posted a link a while ago that had the PDF where you can download it for free. Free PDF. And you go in there and you download the PDF and you get this right here. All right. So in lesson 5, at the end of lesson 5, we already did lesson 5. We're just doing the assignment. All right. The assignment for class, which is to translate 1, 2, 3, 10 small phrases.
Right.
All right. Now, each one is different. I buy you had your hand up.
Was that some strong, sir?
I got some water. We got the whiskey.
Scotch.
I take the dwarves with the scotch and whiskey mix. Mix. But Shaw, can you spin the camera around to me very quickly? Bubba Shaw, because we about to get it in. All right. So now, y'all, let me just check and make sure everything is cool. Salaki for the slow entry, right? It's for beginning the class off so goddamn slow. Now, the reason for that is because I wanted to put a few different things up on a board just to recap this so people can have it, just so, we all on the same page. We got this school is growing so big. We got newcomers every damn day, man. Like, we building schools everywhere. Everybody's school is growing. Brothers and sisters is listening to us, man. We got the food program, the prison program. We doing so much in the I.S.U.P.K, man. And it's amazing. So sometimes I like to go back and just give some of the newcomers some of the things that we already had went over. All right, so I'm going back to the, hold on, let me switch the camera back. So I'm going back to this right here, to the Biblical Hebrew text and workbook. Oh, damn it. It's a lock here, y'all. I know exactly why I switched the camera. It's a lock here. Boom, there we go. So we about to spin it back around to the board. So we going here with it. All right. The first, go ahead. Yeah, the dwarves is too it's like a scotch and whiskey blend. All right. So the first thing we're going to translate, like I said, we're on page 23. I believe this is page 46. If you got the PDF, page 45. If you got the PDF, all right, 46 is Jeremiah 11:1. So the book of Jeremiah, chapter 11, verse 1. I'm gonna switch this around again, y'all, so y'all can, follow me. Where we going with it, boom. All right, make a few new tabs. Blue Letter Bible, we're gonna pull it up. Jeremiah 11:1. All right, that's Jeremiah 14:2. I'll just put a 1 there and be lazy. It's a lot here. Okay, Jeremiah 11:1. We'll read it in the Hebrew. Go to tools, click on, well, you usually got to click on interlinear, but now when you hit tools, it just pops up. I just took off the show vowel points, which I love that you can do, which is how you know that Yiddish has nothing to do with speaking Hebrew. Yiddish is the pronunciation change. They changed the pronunciation and the Hebrew words by using these little dots that I'm about to remove. So without those little dots, there's no change. There's really no change in the pronunciation with these dots once you understand that. But just to make it easier, I'll remove them. You know what I mean? Who wants to see Amalek's garbage anyway? All right. So now, Jeremiah 11:1. I'll read the water I bought. Yes, please, Bob Shaw. Layashala. Okay. Okay. Hadabar. This is where we at? Jeremiah 11:1. So lucky. I couldn't see this up here, so I lost my train of thought. Jeremiah 11:1. Hadabar, Ashar, Yahaya, Al, Yaramayahu, Ma'ath, Yahweh, La'amor. All right. So now we'll read it in the Hebrew. This is Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying. So now we're going to break down each word. All right. And we're going to break down each word. But I wanted to read it in the Hebrew first, right? And also, too, I want to give y'all these words, too, so you can have them. But I went over something last week. The word hayah is a verb meaning to be, to happen. The word in Israel, it happens to you. And I did a whole breakdown on that before of how the word happens to you. You know what I'm saying? Because the word just don't come to you like you're a goddamn Christian. The word happens to us, man. How did you end up in this school? The word happened to you. All right? What I bought. You ended up in this school because the word happened to you. So I'm gonna come around to the board. And what I mean by that is Christians say, oh, God spoke to me today. And God didn't say a damn thing to you today. You spoke to your goddamn self. If the word of the Lord did speak to you, you'd be up in here going through all the trials, all the tribulations that everybody got to suffer that come into the I.S.U.P.K. to be loyal men and women in the I.S.U.P.K. All right? So with that being said, boom, here we go. All right, so now I'm gonna click back on. I'm gonna put this back over here. I need to draw a little line on the board. See where in the hell we at, because we got this small screen that's blocking us. All right, here we go. This is good right here. I know that I gotta draw them on that side of the line. All right, no sweat. So now I'll put this back up here. Jeremiah 11:1. Now we did it, but we're gonna write it and break down each and every single part. All right. A lot of these words we went over. So hadabar. Like I forgot, I gotta stay on this side of the line. I'll just try to bring this line up. That way I got a good idea of where I gotta be at. So hadabar. Y'all should know this by now because we do this pretty much all the time. Ha, da, ba, and ra. Ha-dabar, right? Ha-dabar. Ha is the beginning of a root word. Somebody type that in. Somebody type it in. Ha at the beginning of a root word. If you're able to type it in, then type it in. If you want to join the class, you feel free to hit that link that's in the description to be brought into the class.
Right.
So ha-dabar, that's the first thing it said, right? Okay, I just wanted to check this, y'all, real quick. So lock you for that. I just wanted to make sure we was all on point. So ha-dabar. Oh, I can also cast this to the screen in here. If y'all can give me 1 second, I want to click this one small button. And I'll cast this to the screen in the school so everybody in the school can see it. All right, that's actually in the class here with us. All right. So ha-dabar, we'll break this down. Now, if y'all had the 50 words, y'all would know what the bar means. So ha means the. That's basic. We know that ha means the. The bar means what? What does the bar mean? Go ahead, Bob.
It means word or speak.
It means word or speak, right? The speak or the word. Now, when you see the ha in front of it, there's only 2 things it can mean. There's really only one thing. When you see ha-dabar, there's 2 things it can mean. It can mean what, meaning what's the word? What's the word? You know what I mean? Or what word? Well, really, it wouldn't be what word, because you would use ma, M-A-H, and then dabar. Ma-dabar, what word? But really, it's only one thing it can mean, and that's the word. So we can exclude speak from this. The word. It won't be the speak, it won't be the spoke. You know what I mean? The spoke, the speak is not the speaking, because it doesn't have the present tense in there for speaking.
Right.
So it can only mean one thing, the word. All right? So I'm gonna try to make this bigger, just so y'all can be able to see it and follow along without having to try to figure out what I'm writing. So the word, and I'm writing it backwards because Hebrew goes from right to left. All right? It goes this way. It goes right to the left. When you start in English, English goes left to right. Hebrew goes right to left. And what this is ha-dabar. Ha-dabar. So I can put a little dash there. Ha-dabar, that's how you say it. Ha-dabar, the word. What's the next one? Ashar. Try to fit this in here. Now, normally, I don't really like to do the Assyrian, but for all the newcomers, y'all don't need to learn this Assyrian, so I'll teach it in the Assyrian. Now, the exercise for you is to go home and to put it in the ancient, which is way easier. Lock it. So ha-dabar, ashar. What does the word ashar mean? Anybody remember? I'll give it to you for time's sake. Ashar means that or which. It's like it means which or that. Because the actual word for that is ahawa'a. Ashar means which is where you get the shah from when I said shah means which. It's the shortened form of ha. All right? So ashar means which. Ahaya, ashar, ahaya, I be which I be. I be that I be. I be what I be. I am what I am. I am that I am. I am which I am. All right? Go ahead, Bob. You had your hand up?
No problem. Can ashar also mean happy?
Yes, ashar does mean happy, but remember that's a name.
Oh, come on.
So it's not like a word, it's a name. They could have put that name together to mean happy. That's the name Ashar. This is the word. And if y'all, just so I don't confuse nobody out there, just like you make up a name like Taquisha, you make that up, Taquasha for a sister, you would, or I'm saying that to give you the Hebrew, like to give you a more Hebrew sense of what we do today in America. In America, you might say, I'm gonna name my daughter Taquisha, right? Taquasha in Hebrew, how you would put it together or make the name Taquisha is, it would actually mean something. Taquisha would mean something. It's supposed to have a meaning. You would take the ta, the qua, and the sha and make it something, right? And I don't know, you can make it something like to keep something. To keep ta, qua, sha, or you know what I mean? Whatever tie is or good watching, something like that. Whatever, you would take the syllables from each word and put it together, or you can do it however, right? You can take the word, if Taquasha is a word, and the name could be that word. So that's the difference in Israel. Ashar is, the name Ashar means happy. He knows how they put it together. But Ashar does mean happy as well. Go ahead.
Is that how Adam made the name to the animals?
Yes, that's how Adam made the names to the animals. He put, remember, our alphabet is pictures of things, right? Da is the door of a tent. This right here is Da. The door of a tent. This that I'm coloring in would be Da, the triangle. It's the door of a tent. That's Da right there. Ba is the actual tent itself, right? Character Ba is the actual house, the actual tent itself, right? Like, of course, with the whole land around it. That's Ba. Ra is a person's face. So you got a face and you got a mouth or whatever. I mean, draw a hairline or whatever. My drawing ain't that good. But this shape right here is Ra. It's the actual face, the face of something. Like the face of a man. From the head up, like from him looking sideways, you just do the outline. That's Ra. Right? The character Ra. What's the other one that I can do? Ah is the head of an ox, right? Now I can't draw, y'all, so y'all gonna laugh at this. Boom. These are supposed to be like horns, like bull horns. You know what I mean? To a cattle. Right? I told you I can't draw, so there you go. A cattle, when they turn their head and they ready to charge at you or whatever. You know what I mean? And I just really killed it. That really killed it. I tried to help y'all out, all right? But that's the bull. You know what I mean? They make it, I don't know, I can't draw shit, little bull, whatever. But this is supposed to be the head of it. You know what I mean? When it's turned to the side, that's Ah. Right there, the head of a bull. Turn to the side, when he about to kick that damn dust up and charge at you. That's And y'all can laugh at my drawings. I can't draw, it's all good. It's Friday, we give a little laughing. Many different pictures of things. Y is the fish hook, right? Y is the fish hook. When you catch the fish, like when you go fishing. Lock it. It's actually like this. Right? You go fishing is the is water fishing, or is it the thing that holds down the tent? I think Y is the fish hook as well. Something is something that holds down the tent. I thought that's what Y was, the things that you stick into the ground to hold down the tent. I believe it's the fish hook. Right? That's Y. Man, we got the book and the whole I.S.U.P.K. Hebrew curriculum. But I don't want to go too far off track, right? So Ashar, we're gonna get back to the point, right? I was saying that to say it's good for y'all to go home and put everything in the Assyrian. It's easier to write it in the Assyrian. You can just write Ha, the bar, for the connectors, and then Ashar. Right? It's good to practice on your own. Our language actually becomes easier. And I'll start to put it in I'll do some classes where I'll put all this in our language, right? So, with that being said, Hadabar, Ashar meaning which. This is how you pronounce it. Ashar. All right. So the word which. So Hadabar, Ashar. All right. And I need all that part right there. Hadabar, Ashar. I could put something down here. I guess I could make these a little bit smaller and write something under it. I'll put the pronunciation back up here as well. Hadabar, Ashar. What's the next word? Haya, al, Yaramaya, right? Ashar, what is it? Haya. Boom, I do it like this. Make it a lot bigger. Haya. And then al, which I'll put right here. Damn, man, I always do that. Sometimes when you write in the Assyrian, you might accidentally write in the ancient, or you write in the, it don't really happen too much when you write in the ancient that you mess up and write in Assyrian. But definitely when you write in the Assyrian, you might mess around and put a few ancient characters up there. All right. Yaramah, Yahweh. All right. So Haya, al, Yaramah, Yahweh. Right. So Haya is a verb to be. All right. This right here also means happen. This happened. Remember, like I said, I went into this the last class. The word happens to people. The word which happened to, in today's language, quicker English, and then unto. To or unto. The word which happened unto, and this is Jeremiah. I don't know how you spell that either. How you spell Jeremiah? Forget the way they spell it. I just put it up there the way I spell it. All right. And that's it, I guess. I might be correct.
Everything's right except the A, the A to D, the first A.
The first A to E.
Okay.
Jeremiah. I'm so used to everything being and it's Hebrew. So, Hadabar, Ashar, Haya, al, Yaramaya, right? Which we say Yaramaya, because we don't want to pronounce the Lord's name, but they will put the Lord's name in it. Yaramaya. So, Hadabar, Ashar, Haya, al, Yaramaya, Hadabar, the word, Ashar, which, Haya, happened, al, to, Yaramaya, Jeremiah. The word which happened to Jeremiah. And in English, of course, it says the word which came to Jeremiah. But remember, the word just don't come to you like how Christians say the word happens to you. You get the vision from the Lord. It ain't like a whisper in the air like 47, 38, 56. That's the lottery. Play these numbers. And the Christian talk about, God spoke to me today. I'm going to play 38, 46, 57. And you never hit the goddamn lottery. Well, the preacher, God always speak to him up. Tell them, touch them little boys. Touch them little girls. And I guess the Lord came to him too. The Lord came to that other preacher, he grinding on that cat's butt. and act like that wasn't a sexual act. That damn sure was a sexual act, and God told him to do it too, huh? Yeah, right, man. The word happens to you. All right. So with that being said, y'all can write that down. Everybody should pretty much have it already. I'm gonna check and see if we got any questions. Check and see if we got any questions. Go ahead, Ibad.
Is that why at the end of Yarmaya significant in any way?
It's the Lord's name is an abbreviation for the Lord's name.
The why?
Yep. Why is an abbreviation. Remember, the Most High's name is Yahweh.
Okay.
Instead of putting his whole name in it, they will just put the Yahanna. It's like Yahweh Shai got the Lord's name in it. A lot of brothers' names in it have the Lord's name in it, but it'll mean something different. Like, you know what I mean? It just depends on how they structure the name. Like I said, the benefit of being an Israelite is making the name. Like, we get the benefit of constructing the name and making the name what we want it to be. All right? Now, with that being said, everybody should pretty much have this. This is something simple. Go ahead.
I'll tell you one quick question. How would you write up that name phonetically?
Like, what you mean?
At the end, like Yah, you put like Yah, Ra, Ma.
Oh, all right, okay. Since I didn't put the way you pronounce it at all, I didn't put how you pronounce this. I just put it was, but what the name means. I actually moved this marker right here. I'm gonna move these over here real quick so I can have some more. Right? Which is good. I'm glad you brought that up. So Hayah, this is how you will write it. Hayah, that's how you say, man, there was something right here. I didn't even know that. And I got to erase. Here we go. Hayah, we know Al, A-H-L, right? Al, and then we got Yah, Ra, Ma, and then Yah. That's it. It's written like this, it's pronounced like this. Yaramaya.
Okay.
Right? Yaramaya. Right? I want to move this aisle over just a little bit, just so y'all don't get confused. Now, depending on if they wanted it to be pronounced with the Y in it, it could be pronounced Yaramah, Yah, Ha, and then what? Just like you got Yahweh Shah, Yaramah, Yahweh, right? So Yaramah, Yah. That's how you would pronounce it. I hope that was easy and simple. And gave y'all a little bit of understanding. I know I sort of went through it. I know I've been taking up a ton of time teaching very, very slowly today, so lock you. All right. Now, I want to, everybody should pretty much have that down. What I am going to do is bring back up the small screen on the side. Boom, there we go. And I'll go into the next one. All right, I actually got it up here too as well. Where did I put it? Hopefully I didn't close it out or anything like that. I believe I might have closed it out by accident. Oh no, there we go. All right, I got this up here, so there we go right there. Go ahead.
Is the Y always part of Yahweh's name?
Yes. Well, okay, Salaki, we can go to it, right? Because I don't believe it is in every scripture. There's a Blue Letter Bible at. But as you can see, it's written out right here. But I believe when we go to actually look at the name, it'll have two. There we go. It'll have two different writings. Yaramaya or Yaramaya, and Yaramaya, right? If we go click on it, Yaramaya, right? It comes from Yah and Rawam, right? So now you can discard what they say it says it means, but it could mean whom the Most High has appointed, right? But Yaramaya, boom, boom, boom. As you can see, they got it right here too with Yaramaya Yahweh, right? So I couldn't tell you which one they would use the most, but I know we say Yaramaya, right? Is it just to not have to say the Most High's name, which I'm pretty sure is the same reason why they have it written two different ways. Now this is the lexicon. It says Yaramaya, proper name, masculine. All right. It says one proper name, and then it gives a few people, son of Hilkiah, of a priestly family of Anathoth, right? And then they have Yaramayahu. Then he got it, the two different ways. Then they got a Yaramayahu of Libna, father of Josiah's wife, which more than likely Jeremiah is a common name today, and it was back then as well. All right. And here you go. We got both forms right here in the lexicon. Yaramaya and Yaramayahu, right? Both. Okay, let me see. You can't see any of this, can you, Bob?
Lots, sir.
All right, Salaki, man. I ain't say nothing, Bob. You could have raised your hand. I'm over here. I'm explaining it to you. Everybody online seeing it, and you not seeing it. You know what I mean? So here it is right here with the another. So the first version that we saw that had it was written two different ways. You got Yaramaya, and then you got Yaramayahu, right? You also got it right here, Yaramayahu, right? Then once we go down, Yaramayahu, Yaramaya. It says Yaramah, you got Yaramah, and then you got the Most High's abbreviation, right? That we use to not say the Lord's name or not have to write out the Lord's name. It says from Ramah and the Chaldees, usage Jeremiah. Then this is the the little Greek and all that. Boom, boom, of a very celebrated prophet, son of Hilkiah the priest, right? So Jeremiah was a Levite. If he was the son of the priest, you know who the priests are? They're the Levites.
Right.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. So that's what we have in a lexicon right now. That's all we getting from the lexicon. That's all it has in it. So it has both ways. Like I was telling you before, it has both ways to pronounce it and to write it. But we know what the name means, and we also know how our brothers and sisters used it. All right. So now the next one is we can erase the board. I hope y'all got a chance to see that. It might have been a little bit small. I hope y'all got a chance to see it. You can keep that line up for me, for sure. So now we're gonna do Deuteronomy 14 and 1 and 45. I'm gonna pull it up right here on the Blue Letter Bible. Deuteronomy 1 and 45. I'm gonna do the next exercise. I really want to get through all this today. I might have spelled Deuteronomy wrong. Might be D-E-U-T. Right? Deuteronomy, what was that? 1 and 45. Boom. Ibai, you want to do the honors of reading it once we get it?
Okay.
Deuteronomy 1:45. We'll I'm gonna cast this to the screen so y'all can see in the class, because I know online can see what we're doing, but the class also has to be able to see it as well. All right, we'll take off the dots. Here you go, Abad. You can take the mic. You got it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 45. Wa tha shabwa.
Off the Shabwa, I'm gonna make it a lot bigger. You can
Okay.
see it. That big thing. Lock it. Trying to keep everything in order. Go ahead.
Wa tha bakwa.
Mm-hmm.
La panya. Yahweh. Wa la'a. Shema. Yahweh. Ba qualcomm. Wa la'a ha'an asaki. Ha'azayan. Al yakam.
Out you come, right? Most High in Christ. All right, now I'm gonna read it in the English. If you don't mind, I'm gonna read it in the English. It says, "And ye returned and wept before the Lord, but the Lord would not hearken to your voice, nor give ear unto you." Now this is heavy, right? This is talking about, I see the Amorites which dwelt in the mountain and came out against you and chased you. Okay. So the Lord is getting with us, right? All right, we'll start at verse 42. Boom, 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 boom. It says, "And the Lord said unto me, say unto them, go not up." Yeah, you can spin it around to me. "Go not up, neither fight, for I am the Lord, for I am not among you, lest ye be smitten before your enemies." Right. So the Lord is telling us, don't go fight, because I ain't with you, man.
Right.
I don't got your back on this. This is what the Most High is saying. So Lockie, I want to make this bigger. I thought I did. The Most High is saying, I'm not with you on this, Aquafian. All right? He said, I'm not with you. Salaki, I don't want to say Aquafian, but you know, because they didn't go out and fight. Can you you gotta push that down to the side. No, the camera.
Okay.
No, just tap the top of it because it's slanted.
Okay.
There you go. Just stay like that. It's cool if we can't get it right. It's all good. It says, lest ye be smitten before your enemies. So the Lord was saying he wasn't with us. He was like, look, don't go fight. That's what he said in verse 42. All right, and then verse 45 said, "And ye returned and wept before the Lord, but the Lord would not hearken unto your voice." All right, I'll read verse 44 so we can get a little bit more backdrop. "And the Amorites which dwelt in that mountain came out against you and chased you, and as bees do, and destroyed you in Seir, even unto Hormah." So he's saying that the Amorites came out like bees and chased us. If you knock down a beehive, them bees gonna come the hell up out of there, man. And they will chase you. Right. And will sting the hell out of you too. Will sting the bull crap out of you. And look, that's how they did us. And the Lord told us beforehand, don't go fight because I'm not with you, right? Right. So in verse 45, it said, "And ye returned and wept before the Lord." Don't cry now, brothers and sisters, man. We do that all the time. We do that all the time, man. We do something silly, and we got to come back and, weep before the Lord and be all sad and like, damn. Well, what did you think was going to happen? You know what I mean? I can win, man. We got to be perfect out here, man. Right. We definitely got to be perfect. All right. With that being said, it says, "But the Lord will not hearken to your voice, neither give ear unto you." So meaning the Lord will not listen to us, right? So now we're gonna bring this around to the board. We're gonna break it down. Let's see what the exercise is that they want us to do. All right. Can you share this class with Yahweh?
Okay.
All right. So Deuteronomy 1:45. I'll share with Yahweh. So you can put it up on the board. I actually got a marker too for you to use.
Okay.
All right. I just want to check something, make sure they can see everything that's about to be done. Boom. Here we go. All right. Wala'a Ashar. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna bring it back over here too, so y'all can see it as well. What he's putting up on the board. He's doing Deuteronomy 1:45. Wala'a Shemai Yahweh. I said Ashar. I was looking at the top one. Salaki. Wala'a Shemai in the Most High's name. So if y'all out there online and you know what we're saying, then type it in what we're saying. Lock you. I actually make this a lot bigger. I believe I can. Boom. There we go. You're on page 23. And I can actually make it a lot bigger too as well. Make it a little tad bit bigger. For everybody to see, everybody should be able to tell now what it is that we writing. Now that might be a little too much. All right, here we go. I think that's the WAP. So Wala'a, what does Wala'a mean at the beginning? What does Wa mean at the beginning of a root word? Go ahead, iPod.
And
It means aimed. You can write that under there. Write it under Wa. All right, can you do this for me? Instead of putting the pronunciation right under it, I want to put what the word means. Because remember, we breaking down what it is. Can you erase the pronunciation? Because we breaking down what the word actually means. And then we'll put how to pronounce it under it. So Wa at the beginning of a root word means and. We went through that already. What does la'am mean? If you're in the Israelite school, universal practical knowledge, we say la'a. You know Khan, you know la'a. What does la'a mean? If you can type it in. All right. Hold up. For time's sake, we'll give it to you, right? Go ahead.
it means no.
It means no. So no or not.
Okay.
So you can put that no/not and we'll figure out which one is saying. Because now you got to know what this is too. What is Shemai? Shemai Yasha'Allah, Yahweh Allahaya Nawa, Yahweh Echad. What is that? Shemai Yasha'Allah, Yahweh Allahaya Nawa, Yahweh Echad. That's the Israelite credo. What is it saying? Go ahead, Ibad.
Hear, O Israel, our Lord is one Lord, our one God.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. All right. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Now, and what was the first thing we said? We said Shemai. That was the first thing we said in Hebrew, Shemai Yasha'Allah. What did it say in English? Hear, O Israel. Hear, Israel. So Shemai means hear. And not like right here, but bad hearing. Now in Old Quaker English, you gotta also put / hearken. To hear, to listen, to hearken is what they used to say in Old Quaker English. Hearken. And how do we know that? Because we have the scripture. We have it. It's right here in Deuteronomy, where it says, I'll put it on the board so I can see it as well. It's right here where it says, and ye returned and wept before the Lord, but the Lord would not hearken to your voice. So not hearken, not listen, not hear. Now in Hebrew, which is different from English, it's the action word, then the subject.
Right.
So in English, it's the subject, then the action word. The Lord didn't hear. The Lord is the subject. The action word is he did not hear. In Hebrew, is different. In Hebrew, it's not hear, and then the subject. It's the action word, then the subject. People like to say he got punched in the face. And in Hebrew, we're saying the same thing, though we saying the Lord didn't listen, though we saying he got punched in the face. In Hebrew, it would be punched in the face he got. Punched in the face he got. And you see this Negro's face is lit up, all types of lumps. You be like, man, he did get punched in the damn face. Punched in the face he did got. All right? So with that being said, we know the Most High's name. That's the Lord's name right there. You can put that under the Lord's name. And here's what it says. It says, and not hearken the Lord. And the Lord did not hearken, did not hear us, man. Why? Because in verse 42, he told us, don't go down there and fight. I'm not with you. I'm not with you. I'm not going to have your back. Don't go fighting, man. It's like you tell a kid, y'all go out there and fight, y'all on your own. Y'all go sell drugs, y'all on your own. Y'all don't listen to me. Y'all on your own, man. That's a parent. The Lord is a good father. So we need to learn how to be a father from the Lord, man. He punish you when you need to be punished. He have your back when he feel as though he need to have your back. Right when you need him too. And sometimes he don't have your back when he know he should not have your back.
Right.
That's a father, man. And that's an I.S.U.P.K mother. These mothers in I.S.U.P.K is incredible, man. It's something incredible. Let's give the sisters a hand, man. For real, man. Gotta give them a hand. Because they incredible, man. They incredible. There's some amazing moms in there. You see these kids in there, you be like, wow. Because the fathers is in order, the mothers in their place in order, and now the kids is in order, man. It's a hard job to do what this man is telling you to do. And fight your demons knowing you don't want to do it, you know what I mean?
Right.
And still take care of the babies, even though you don't want to do it, even though the man is telling you to do it. And you heard about how much other women he got and babies he got with other women. And they still do the job, still raise these children to be amazing young men and women, man. That comes from the Most High. If the Most High is with you. Now, if he's not with you, then you should understand something. You should understand that maybe you shouldn't go fight. If he's not with you, you should not go out and fight. Maybe you shouldn't go get those PPP loans. He's not with you, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe you shouldn't be a criminal. The Lord ain't with you. Now, let's do the next one. All right, Genesis 15:4. Everybody should have that. Let's keep going. Genesis 15:4. We got 10 to do, and we got an hour to get them done, pretty much. So let's go back to this. Let's go to Deuteronomy. I'm about to say Deuteronomy, Salaki, y'all. Let's go back. We're going into Genesis. What was the scripture? Genesis 15:4. I'm gonna make this big so y'all can see everything, right? So y'all can see what it says. We're about to read some Hebrew. Genesis 15:4. All right. So Lockie, y'all gotta get a computer a little bit of time. All right, Genesis 15:4. I'll let you read the English. I'm gonna do the Hebrew. When I'm done the Hebrew, I'll pass you the mic, and you can read the English. So let's read the Hebrew first. This is Genesis chapter 15, verse 4. GEN.YAHANNA, the bar Yahweh, Al Yahweh, La Amar, La Yarashka, Za. So all of this is actually going to be pronounced in like one breath, because Za at the end of the root word means, anybody know? Means this. That's what you was going to say? It also sometimes will be used as that as well, even though the root word for that is Hahawa'ah. All right. So Yarashka Za. Kaya Ashar. Yataza Mamayaka Hawa'a Yarashka Yarashka. With that being said, let's read the English. All right, I'm gonna pass the mic to Ibad, Officer Ibad.
This is the book of Deuteronomy. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 15 and verse 4 in the English. And behold, the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, this shall not be thine heir, but he that shall come forth out of thine own bowels shall be thine heir.
Damn effing right. Mother effing right. That damn Samuel Jackson talking about he support the Asians. Negro, shut up.
Right.
Tired of all these mother effing coon and Negroes on this mother effing celebrity status. Now, this was Abraham when the Lord was speaking with him. I'll read 15:2. And Abram said, Lord God, what wilt thou give me, seeing I go childless, and the steward of my house is this Eleazar of Damascus, meaning the steward, the one who he was going to have to give all his goods to, had passed down his inheritance to, is a cat named Eleazar of Damascus, right? Which he didn't want to give his inheritance to him. He's like, I don't have a child. And Abram said, behold, to me thou hast given no seed, and lo, one born in mine house is an heir. Meaning this cat was just born in my crib because I took care of his family. And he's my heir. I need an heir. And the Lord said, and this is what the Lord said, saying, this shall not be thine heir, but he that shall come forth out of thine own bowels shall be thine heir. And who you think he was talking about? He's talking about Isaac. He ended up having Isaac.
Right.
I mean, this is how you know that was before him and Sarah. That is before Ishmael, I believe, had the baby or was born, because he said Eleazar is his heir.
Right.
He said, I go childless, meaning he did not have Ishmael yet. He didn't have no seed. He said, I go childless. Right. Or else he wouldn't have even asked the Lord. He'd have been happy. Like, remember, Abraham was happy with Ishmael. He was happy with them dirty little Arabs. He was cool with that. But remember, Sarah didn't have a seed. Right. I mean, women don't have a seed, but Sarah is who the Lord wanted to have his child, for him to be the heir. Right. Because he was cool with Ishmael. He was fine. Ishmael was 8 years old when he had Isaac. But the Lord is telling him here, one of your own gonna be your heir. Right. Abraham had many kids. He was old And he got Keturah. He started pushing them babies out. Midianites, Ishmaelites, Isaac, Yatazakah in the Hebrew, man. Abraham had some babies. He had some babies, man. The Lord was with his loins. All right, with that being said, now let's break it down. I keep going, I keep saying Jeremiah. Genesis 15 and 2, 15 and 4, so lock you. Let me switch this over. Genesis 15 and 4, hold on. It's the one right here I wanted to switch over. Genesis 15 and 4, the bar Yahweh, Alahayahu. Let's get that up there, Ibad, Bubba Shaw. Type in any questions you may have. Actually, let me check and see if there's any questions. Right? And switch the camera. Oh, you got to turn the cameras a little bit more to you. Yep. Nope, actually towards me. So, perfect. Go back just a tiny bit towards you. Perfect. Right? So, no questions online. All right, Salaki, here we go. So Genesis 15 and 4. So now we're going to break it down. We know, Salaki, let's do one word at a time, Ibad, because there's only 3 words. We can put each one. Just so you can get enough space so they can see what, everything you write. Once again, the word the bar. All right, the word the bar. The bar means word or speak. So the bar, Yahweh. And we'll figure out which one it means. The verb use of it is speak. The noun use of it means word. Right. The first one was the word of the Lord, which came. It's the noun form. It was the word how you know that it was the noun form? Because the action was which happened. Right. It's the word that happened. All of that was together. The word that happened, that was the action. This word happened. But now you have the word or speak Yahweh. So now you can put the Lord's name. You might got to make it a tiny bit smaller so you can fit everything on there. Because you got 3 words that you got to put up there. So you probably could put the bar a little bit higher, or else you're going to have to make everything a little bit smaller. Not unless you can fit it. If you can fit it, then do you, Ibad. All right. The bar meaning word, and then the Most High's name. So the word of the Lord unto him, or the Lord spake. The Lord spake. Speak the Most High, right? Then you got one more to put, which is Al-Yahweh. Speak the Most High, or spake, right? And now, I don't want everybody going saying spake. You want to know that is the old quicker English, but you also want to be relevant in 2021. Yeah, the Lord spake to him. You don't want to have to say that in 2021. The Lord spoke the Most High to him. You don't want to have to say unto, speaketh it, and all that to you don't want to be 2021 saying that. Right. We all agree that that's what the Bible actually says. Right. But we know that we don't say that today. Right. Today we say the Most High spake to him. The bar Yahweh Al-Yahweh, the Most High spake to him. That's what I was trying to say. You wasn't going to have nowhere to put it, and you didn't put the pronunciation. So you probably wanted to do it a lot smaller, or just a tad bit smaller. Move that the bar up some and make it just a little bit smaller. Make everything a little bit smaller. The Most High spake to him. And in Hebrew, it's going to be said like spoke the Most High to him. Hopefully I didn't say spake. The Most High spoke to him. Spoke the Most High to him is how it's said in Hebrew. Now these is very basic understandings, right? And now once we get further in this lesson series, which I'm definitely going to put out tonight, I'm going to name all of them, put them all out. All right, put them on a playlist so they can play back to back to back to back. All right, of this lesson series. You'll have it understood. Okay, you'll know all of this we've been through so many times is like basically the same thing. But they're trying, now remember, the reason why they got all this so many times is they are trying to change the pronunciation. Right. Like they're teaching two different languages. They're teaching Hebrew and teaching Yiddish.
Right.
So they're teaching Hebrew and teaching Yiddish at the same time. So not only do they have to teach you what it means, they have to teach you how to say how to pronounce what it. I'm getting caught up. This is a dumb thing, man. Esau is a fool. He's an idiot. Right. They also have to teach you how to pronounce the word a different way now, right, or how to pronounce the word period. So the way we got to teach you what it means and how to pronounce it, they have to teach you what it means and how to pronounce it. Right. But since they changed the pronunciation, now they got to teach you a whole new format on how to pronounce each word. It's very effing stupid, man. Right. Esau is an idiot, man. He is a dumb, man. He's a fool. Right. He's an evil, wicked wretch. Y'all know that from back in the day. Evil, wicked wretch, man. Right. Commander General still say that sometimes. I don't know if y'all caught a couple of his shows. He said that quite a few times. All right. So the Bar Yahweh Al-Yahweh, the Most High spake to him. See how I said speak? I don't like doing that, right? But it's good for the class because that's what it says in the Bible. But the Most High spoke to him. All right. The word speak, you can put /spoke at the top. Spoke the Most High to him. In Hebrew, in English, the Most High spoke to him. In English and in Hebrew, because that's what we're saying. The Most High spoke to him. All right. So I bought. Y'all gonna get some time to write that down on the board. While I bought, we're gonna move on. We're gonna skip on down to the next. Let me see. All right, cool. We're gonna skip on down to the next one. So let's do number 4. Remember, we had 10. We had to do 10. All right. If we can't get through them, I'll leave them up on the screen. Y'all can do these at home, man. Y'all can go through it. Remember, y'all should all have these words. We went through the 50 words. Right. I might can post that up here. I might can put this up there and the 50 words up here as well. Right. So y'all can see, all right? Now, with that being said, everybody should have that down. Give me numbers 24 and 1.
Oh God.
Baba Kashaw.
In the Hebrew, oh wait, we're on the board or the Hebrew, sir?
No, in the English.
Okay, in the English, okay.
Numbers 24 and 1. I'm gonna let everybody write that down. That Yah, where it says connection, we know that Yah is a connector for the subject to the preposition, or the pronoun to the preposition. Forget which one it is. I think it's the subject to the preposition. All right? Or the pronoun to the preposition. Might be better. Right. But with that being said, give me numbers 24 and 1. That's the next exercise that we got to do, which is number 4.
This is the book of Numbers, 24 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
And when Balaam saw that it pleased the Lord to bless Israel, he went not.
So, go ahead. Keep on reading.
As at other times, to face toward the wilderness.
So, this is when Balaam was supposed to curse Israel. Right? They went to Balaam, who was it? Ammon? I believe it was Ammon. Either Ammon or Moab went to Balaam and asked Balaam to curse Israel. Balaam did not curse Israel. Right. All right. We're going to break this down. Everybody should have that on the board. You can erase that off the board. While Abad is doing that, hold on. While Abad is doing that, what I'll do is I'm going to go, of course, going to go to the Blue Letter Bible and pull it up. So lock you, y'all. Boom, boom, boom. What was it? It was Numbers 24 and 1. All right, Numbers 24 and 1. Ibad, do you want to read some Hebrew? Give Ibad a chance, Officer Ibad, a chance to read the Hebrew. Now that the board is erased, we'll switch to this screen. We'll read the Hebrew. Lock here. Boom, Numbers 24 and 1. Switch this to the screen. All right, you could have kept it. Oh, it's good right there. It's good. Wow. But I would rather you spin it around to you so they can see you read the Hebrew instead of just looking at me. They can actually see you read the Hebrew. Damn, my boy, you got a nice little amount. You can spin the camera around. Oh, all right, never mind. You just spin it to you if you're gonna stay over here and read. I thought you was going over there. That's why. All right, just spin it around to you. I'm gonna pass you the mic. You can read the Hebrew.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 1. Wayara'ah Balaam.
Balaam, go ahead.
Kaya Tawa Ba'ayanya Yahweh La Barak Yahshua.
Remember, to bless Israel is what it said in the English, right? Hate to cut you off, Ibad. Can I see the mic?
Okay.
Remember, to bless Israel and please Balaam. Remember that Tawab, it was good. That it was good to the Lord, all right, the Most High, to bless. La at the beginning of a root word, to. Barak, bless. To bless Israel. Yashala. Remember that Af is not a word. It just shows direction. Y'all remember that, right?
Right.
So, La Barak Af Yashala. To bless specifically Israel. Meaning showing the direction. To bless Israel specifically. It doesn't, you don't gotta write specifically. It doesn't mean the word specifically. But that's the direction it shows, all right? All right, now, if y'all look at what it says right here, it says translation. Now, they got et. Transliteration, et. Don't worry about that. From the root, ath, H85.3. I'm on the bottom right-hand corner. Now, you can't see this, Abba, but I believe online can see it. All right, matter of fact, where's my phone? I'll check my phone, and I'll see if y'all can see this. Salaki. Give me 1 second. I want to check and just to see.
Playing from iPhone.
I want you to play from the iPhone. Yeah. All right, so you can see it. It ain't very big, but you can see it. It says et from the root word af, H8553. It says Hebrew, particle, direct object marker. Direct object marker, meaning to specify. Go ahead.
Can And we like to show emphasis of a word.
Not emphasis, but direction of who. It's not of a word. Remember, this is a person. Salaki, this is a person. Israel. Salaki is actually a people at about this time. Balaam was trying to curse our entire race, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, so-called First Nations people, man.
Right.
Our First Nation brothers, our Hispanic brothers, and black people, man. The Haitians, you know what I mean? The Jamaicans. Come on, man. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, man. All right? Shout out to I.S.U.P.K reservations, man. Where we trying to grab our brothers and sisters, our First Nation brothers and sisters back, man. So with that being said, it's to show direction. All right? I'm going to give you back the, what you call it, iPod. Here you go. And you continue reading.
Kawakan. Yasharala. Wala'a. Lak.
So I didn't mean to cut you off. So this is what they're going to have us breaking down right here. Wala'a halak.
Ka pa'ayin. Ba pa'ayin. La pra ra'ah. Na kash yum.
Nakashya.
Wa Misha Al Ha Madabar Pun Yawa.
Got to clap it up for you, iPod. All right. So now we already read the English, right? So now let's go and do the breakdown, okay? So this is what I'll do. Boom. Yes, you can spin that around to the board. We'll make this smaller. Bring this back over here. Boom. So Numbers 24 and 1. Wala'a halak. Now, if y'all remember from having the 50 words, we just did wala'a. We literally just did wala'a. It was literally the last thing we just did. So we should all have that, right? Also, like if you didn't do wala'a, you had it up there before, right, for us to do. But we all know la'a. So I'll go back to it. We all know la'a. Well, we have done wala'a before in the previous lessons, but wala'a. Wa at the beginning of a root word, and, or but it's mainly used for and. We are people that say and a lot, and this happened and that happened, and we went there, and then we did this, and then we did that. And yo, let me tell you this. Right. Shorty, she was like this, and blah, 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 boom, 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 boom. Got a new man, and he likes this, and when we went out, blah, blah, blah. And blah, blah, blah. I just said it. You know what I mean? So, and at the beginning of a root word, la'a. If you've been in the school long enough, you know la'a means, go ahead.
No or not.
No or not. Actually, we did just do la'a. We did in the Lord did not listen.
Okay.
We actually just did that. Lock in. We did the bar. Oh yeah, we did wala'a shema Yahweh. And we're doing wala'a halak. So we did literally just do wala'a. So, and not, and then halak. Anybody remember what the word halak means? You should have it in your notes, the 50 words that we're going to post up here again. All right? What does wala'a mean? So like not wala'a, what does halak mean? All right, let me check the time. Time check over here, man. It's right up there. Oh, damn, my bad. I didn't cast it to the screen. I didn't even know you couldn't see it. You didn't let me know that you couldn't see it. but it's all good. You know what I mean? I didn't know that my brother couldn't see it. Here we go. Halak. Wala'a halak. Halak is a root word which means walk or go, and not go. If it's in the past tense, did I go to the store? If it was past tense, did he go to the store in past tense? I don't think so. It ain't, what's the past tense for walk or for go? Did he go to the store in past tense? It's the past tense for go. Go ahead.
Went.
He went. And not went. And not went. Now let's read what it says in the scripture to make sure we correct when it says he not went. Not he not went, but not went and not went is the actual translation. Damn, which is so crazy, it says he not went, even though that's not what we was trying to say, because not went is the actual translation. But we know that it says he not went because we automatically speaking in masculine unless we speaking to a woman.
Right.
So it's natural to say, and he did not go, unless I said halakah with the ha at the end, then you would know wala'a halakah, and she not went. All right, and she went not is what it says, and not went, and she not went, and he not went. In English, and he went not, and she went not. Quicker English anyway. So Esau was good to please please the Lord, to bless Israel, and he didn't go. He went not. He didn't go. Which put this up there for La'am. Put didn't. Put didn't. I mean, didn't, did not. Put both of those. He did not, didn't. It's 20, goddamn 21. I would hate to have to say I went not to the store to somebody, man. They might, this nigga, man, he is in a cult. There's something wrong with this cat. Did you go to the store? Oh, I went not. I'm like, all right, Mariah, you know what? That damn thing is too much for you. Like, did you have a little too much to drink or something? You went not? Even in the school, if I said that, oh, I went not, they probably laugh. Like, what? Like, man. You know, oh yeah, he speaketh to me. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
oh, Commander General speaketh to me yesterday. Oh, Commander General spake to me yesterday. And I seen that he didn't want me to go, and I went not. You like, okay, brother. Like, damn, it's like, what you speaking the Bible? Like, that ain't normal. So, and didn't go. That's what we can say in this, bro. And he didn't go, and he did not go. That's what we can say 2021. All right, we all agree that it says he went not, because we remember this is old quicker English, it was written in. But we know that he went not means he didn't go.
Right.
And didn't go, and he didn't go. And he did not go. We got that, right? Let's keep going. It's 8:42. All right, let's keep going. It's 8:42, man. So, boom, boom, boom. What's the next one? Oh, damn, I do that all the goddamn time. I always press that one thing. There we go. Right back to where we was at. All right, number 5. This is Genesis 15:1. We were just in Genesis, the 15th chapter, and actually not too long ago. I'm gonna just press back on here and make sure we all on the same page. So I'm gonna make this a lot bigger. Boom, there we go. Numbers 24. Gonna go back, bang, back again. Genesis 15, and we was at verse 4. What do they want us to do? They want us to do Genesis 15 and 1. All right, we'll do Genesis 15 and 1 in the Hebrew. Boom. All right, I'll take the Hebrew this time. That's all good. Okay, so. All right. Genesis chapter 15, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Achar, hadabarim, ha'alah, Salaki, Hayah, Dabar Yahweh, Al, Abram, Ba, Machazah, La'amor, Al, Thayara'ah, Abram, Anakayah, Magun, Lakah, Shakarad. All right. Oh, Salaki, that's Ka. Salaki, Shakarad. Oh, Salaki, Shakaraka. Shakaraka, Ha, because Ka at the end means your. Shakaraka, Harabah, Ma'ad. All right. Genesis 15 and 1. Genesis 15 and 1 in the English. I'll read while Ibad is writing that up there. After these things, Genesis 15 and 1, after these things, the word of the Lord came unto Abram in a vision, saying, Fear not, Abram, I am thy shield, and thy exceeding great reward.
Right.
The Most High is our shield, our exceeding great reward. That's how you know them Arabs don't listen to God, man. Them stinking Arabs, man. They don't obey the Lord.
Right.
They don't follow Abraham. They didn't follow Abraham. Number one, Abraham kicked them the hell out.
Right.
That's number one. Then number two, they tried to say Abraham made that goddamn Kaaba damn box with that little stupid Kaaba rock. We just went and got a new Quran. You know what I'm saying? We just really went and got it. Can you grab the old Quran? Okay, this is advanced, isn't it? Dang. Guess we can't get the Quran, baby. All right, moving forward. Anyway, y'all know in Philly, we got a big old Muslim problem. So we got to throw Qurans down the block. You know what I mean? We got to give them the boot, give the Quran the boot anyway. Back to the point. But they trying to say that Abraham made that silly little box, right? He did. All right. So they don't honor their father. They didn't keep it. Well, he did kick him out. They had no way. They had no way of keeping it. Why? Because the heir to this throne was Isaac.
Right.
The heir to Isaac's throne, Jacob. And we, the Israelites, we're Jacobites. All right. The seed of Jacob, the seed of Israel. So now, okay, this is what it says. It says, Hayadabar Yahweh al Abram. Now we're gonna break this down. You come on up, everybody. A few of these we done already. I really want to come over here and actually check the camera. Salaki. All right, a few of these we done already, right? So now, what does, Salaki, put this back right here. What does Hayah mean? What does it mean? We just went over it. Think about it, y'all. We just went over it. And I mean everybody out there online. Think about it. I got to remember these Hebrew words. One day we're going to speak this language fluently. What does Hayah mean? Ibad?
To be.
To be. It's a verb to be. It's a verb to be. It can mean to be because it's a verb to be, so it can automatically mean to be. But it's a verb to be, meaning something that exists. You know what I mean? Or like it. You know what I mean? Like it is this. Like the it would be to be, or the actual word to be. right? To be in thy presence, Hayah. But this Hayah, this verb to be is the action word of it, meaning happened. Happened. This happened, right? Remember, the word is something that happened to you.
Right.
So what happened? Ibad, it happened. Remember, it is the action of the word to be. It's the action that, because you got the noun form of it, and then you got the action form of it. That is already a verb, which means to be. You already to exist. You know what I mean? So, but then you got it as an action word, meaning it, which is the verb to be, it. Whatever it is, it exists, it's here. You know what I mean? But it happened. So happened is the same word. Hayah means happen also, right? It means to be, it means happen. So happen, the bar. Remember, put boom, 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 right. We breaking down what it means, right? So happened, the bar, which means word. So happened, the word. Yahweh, word of the Most High, and you got to put a dash behind the bar or next to Yahweh, either or. I mean, so you can show the connection, because that's all really one connection. The bar Yahweh, word of the Lord. All right. So the bar, the Most High. To try and not use the Most High's name so much, right? Let me check also too if there's any questions, Salaki. I'll check the camera. I'll never check if anybody posted any questions. No sweat. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right, no sweat. That being said, hold on, damn, did I go to the wrong thing? All right, here we go. So, happened, the word of the Most High. What does owl? Go ahead. To. Happened, the word of the Most High to Abram. Now, the Lord was actually speaking to Abraham. That's what go ahead. Oh, yeah, Abram in Hebrew. Because remember, it wouldn't be Abram, it would be Abaram, like Abaram. So they say Abram in English, Abaram. But his name went from Abaram to Abaraham, father of many nations, right? Yeah, that's cool. Abram / Abraham, right? You can put that there too. That's cool. We all Israelites understand. I understand what's being said, right? It's Abram. So, and his name could have been Abram, right? Or Abaram. But his name got changed from Abaram to Abaraham, right? Now, here's the thing. The Lord actually did speak to Abraham. How Christians say, the Lord spake to me today. Well, he actually did speak to Abraham, but it happened to him. Right. Happened the word of the Lord to Abraham. All right? That's the difference. Christians say, God spake to me. Yeah. Well, God spoke to Abraham, and he was about to cut his son's head off, Christian. And God sprinkled little numbers into your goddamn forehead. Is that what you're trying to tell me, man? Is that what you mean to tell us? God spent all his time sprinkling little special numbers in your forehead. Well, when God spoke to Abraham, he about to cut his son's head off, man. When it happened to him. This is not Christianity. This is not Christianity, man. Christianity had me think, God spoke to me today. I deserve a new car. Wow. God spoke to us, and we go out on the streets and tell you the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
That's what happens when God speaks to you. You dress like this and you say the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of, man.
Right.
And a homemade blanco es el diablo. I think I got it right for the first time. All right? That's what happens. When God speaks to you, you end up somewhere about to cut your goddamn son's head off, like Abraham, man. You end up somewhere on the mic saying, God don't love everybody, man.
Right.
That's when it happens to you. That's when God comes to you. That's when God speaks to you. That's when it happens to you, man. Good night. All right. Christianity is the mark of the beast, man.
Right.
All right, give me a time check, iBot.
Okay, time to check.
8:54. So this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna post these up here for y'all. I'm gonna put these on the big screen. I'm gonna post them up for y'all to have, right? We're about to wrap up the class, okay? I want y'all to write these down. To write these down. I'm gonna actually play some music, right? I'm gonna actually play some music. Give y'all a chance to write these down. I.S.U.P.K music, right? I'm gonna give y'all a chance to copy all that, okay? Boom, boom, boom. I want to click on this one right here. I don't get a chance to play this that often. So I'm gonna give y'all a chance to write down these next few from 5 to 10. Y'all practice these at home, man. Practice them at home. Get them written down, and then we're gonna try to I'm gonna try my best to post the 50 words. So I'm gonna post from 6 to 10. I can make this a little bit bigger. We're gonna post from 6 to 10. All right, and then I'm gonna try to put the 50 words up there for y'all. All right, let me see. Is it? Oh, they got a whole damn. This is ridiculous. They got a whole for number 9. Y'all got to see all of it. 9. So I gotta make it just a tad bit smaller. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Make it just a tad bit smaller. From 6 to 10. You have it right there. Esther 7 and 8. So I'm gonna play some music, let y'all write that down, and then at 9 we're gonna wrap it up with the prayers and everything. All right, this is the I.S.U.P.K. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding GEN.YAHANNA, man. I'll get these words written down.
Right.
You don't want no problems, my brothers, they stand around me on point like equal dollar. Don't make the wrong move or face the repercussion. Just keep bluffing and give me a reason for me to flush it. My people lusting after the serpent and heap of gouge. Wicked niggas just keep on sinning like we allowed to. 400 plus years of being in chains. They took the yoke up off our neck and put it straight on our brains. So what's changed? There's no new thing under the sun. They still slaughter us, die by the knee and scared of the gun. It's open season, murderers, killers for no reason. It's my people I love. I ain't fucking with no heathen. I don't wanna meddle. My niggas, we still oppressed. We just went from a pot to a kettle. 1 West rebel, pressure bust pipes or a blood vessel. You know the white man is the devil. This true, we'll never stop teaching. UPK soldiers in every region. Right now is the time and the season. No heathens, no heathens. Just before the sun of no treason. 1 West is still a nigga, stop breathing. Kwam Yasha Allah, we screaming. no heathens, no heathens. Death before the sauna, we living through trauma. Under command of Gen.YAHANNA, this army is stronger. We on the front line, ready to die for this truth. While the white man kissing our boots. And I don't never see none of you cowards when the work is getting started. Cause year of your father, the serpent in the garden, they plotting and scheming. We going through curses, fighting demons. Give a fuck about a flat earth, but my people out here feeling pain and anguish. Because the gates that rub language scattered abroad. We was given
Lucky, I hit the wrong button,
the
man.
bottom, supposed to be on top. But when it stopped, be killed by the hands of these wicked cops. Lacing our boots, ready for war. This is One West, and we are not affiliated. Nigga, fuck the rest. Me and my brothers just want a ball. Shout out to I.S.U.P.K, and we some warlords. Learned that from Lashawan. It's true, we'll never stop teaching. I.S.U.P.K soldiers in every region. Right now is the time and the season. No heathens, no heathens. Death before the sauna, no treason. One West until a nigga stop breathing. Kwam Yashala, we screaming. No heathens, no heathens. Now let me tell y'all something. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, we the true Jews of the Bible. We gotta come together and stop fighting against each other, man. Instead of loving these heathens, we need to love each other. That's the only way we gonna win this war against our enemies. This truth will never stop teaching. I.S.U.P.K soldiers in every region. Right now is the time and the season. No heathens, no heathens. Just before the sauna, no treason. One West until a nigga stop breathing. Kwam Yashala, we screaming. No heathens, no heathens.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna switch over to these 50 words real quick, right? I'm gonna switch over to these 50 words, give y'all the 50 words. And once I give y'all the 50 words, then we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna say the prayers. Let me find these words real quick. I believe they all the way at the bottom. I'll let you know where we at with it. Oh, I believe it's 4. What is it? Oh, here we go. Getting close. Boom. It's lucky, y'all. If y'all couldn't hear me, we're gonna give y'all these 50 words. I just gotta get them real quick. Here we go. First 50 words in Hebrew. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna play the music. That being said, I'm gonna pass the class over to priest and officer of 50, Officer Ibad Hayam.
Yeah. Mic check 1, 2, you hear me? 144 back again. Run it back. Yeah. It's time to lead the enemy desolate. I'm heaven sent. These niggas just on some extra shit. And I'm impressed with it. Could you keep that bullshit to the left of it? And let me try to not as excellent. I use this mic like weaponry. And I've been seeking more clarity. Right now I'm ready as I've ever been. Rugged as I've ever been. The devil knocking at my door, I'ma let him in. Cause I'm a worthy adversary. Pour them liqueur, let's with rosemary. It's time to grind, ain't no time to tell. Take one of mine, get your soul filled. I got them worried, plus these niggas full of estrogen. They fake, they false. Gotta be bold, so end up in the real issue. Fuck with my brethren, I deal with you. Yeah. Look. It's getting real official. See how the bitches get crushed. And how they still twist you. It ain't issue. You peel a tissue. And mother's weak. My brother's been sent to the deep. So tell me, how can I turn the other cheek while this wicked world trying to smother me? Something got to shake me right out. Time to burn on my loins and ride out. And my soul, I feel devastation. In my eyes, I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting. But I don't want to see no more desolation. I said, I don't want to see no more desolation. In my soul, I feel devastation. In my eyes, I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting. But I don't want to see no more desolation. But I don't want to see no more.
Beat the cops, beat the ops, beat the motherfucking eyes. I'm the wall. Why you think that I've been rolling with a cot? Your little arms is too short to hot box with God. French is long, team strong with them a gun. Now we die. Tired of these fake snakes, crooked things who oppress Jake. No pressure makes diamonds I won't break on this crooked landscape. We gon' make some shake, so I ain't got time to argue with you fucking reprobates. Why these crackers getting richer when we raise the crime rate? And they hunt my people like gorillas and some primates. So we in these streets trying to raise a brother's mind state. In every continent jungle, Cali to the tri-state. I buried brothers over beef that they couldn't squash. Blood in the streets, brains out like Qadash. I trust the cracker when I mix that squash. You listening to real niggas, but we can't be bold. Why you think I go so hard? Cause this world's fucked up, nigga, I've been scarred. PTSD, brothers can't drop their guard. Every day some bullshit, you gotta keep the vibe. There's no facade, so every day I'm on my job. It's time to send these devils to the land of Nod. When I lost my religion, that's when I found God. So when I lost my religion, nigga, I found God.
In my soul, I feel devastation. In my eyes, I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting. But I don't want to see no more desolation. I said, I don't want to see no more. Hey, in my soul, I feel devastation. In my eyes, I see desolation. On my door, death is waiting. But I don't want to see no more desolation. But I don't want to see no more.
I'm a Lakwa. Baha'Allah. By the power of. I will love you. Amen. Shalom, Israel.